Soyeon's character struggles to want to be perfect is meant to be something that resonates with people. So I can't wait for everyone to brag about how relatable this song is while calling me fat and ugly. Oh wait. It's literally over for all of you now. Hi, welcome. My name is Angelina and today we're taking a deep dive into GIDLE's I Feel original series through their music videos for Allergy and Queencard. From the characters played to the storyline of it all. I know, how rare, what a treat for us 4th gen folk, right? But of course, we'll be talking about why it's familiar, why it's not familiar, honestly everything in between, so if you're interested then please keep on watching. So of course, as previously mentioned, GIDLE have come out with their mini album titled I Feel alongside 2 music videos described as an original series. In fact, the series I Feel is about a girl who has low self-esteem. She compares herself with the SNS Queencards and leads a miserable life. However, the Queencards she envies have their own hangups too. With the first part, Allergy, being an early 2000s high teen inspired music video that centers Soyeon, who plays SY, a Queencard wannabe. Now, if you're curious what a Queencard is, I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of assuming it's literally the Queen card. You know, in a deck of cards, you have a Queen card. But let me know what you think about that. I don't think the members have explicitly come out and said, hey, this is what a Queen card is in our opinion. But based on visuals and everything, I'm assuming it's literally the Queen card in a deck of cards. 21 reference? Oh my god! We can see right from the start that she's analyzing herself in the mirror, wondering if her looks are the issue. She also scrolls through surprisingly advanced social media on an exceptionally old-looking device and feels sadness at how perfect everyone seems. This brings us to our first character, Minnie, who is a cool and hot trainer, a fitness instructor who gets everyone's attention. She's quite popular with men, but actually feels very lonely, as we can see her in solitude staring at people having fun around her. As she herself is idolized by SY, she idolizes others around her who seem happy. It's this endless cycle of I'm being idolized by people who are unhappy, but I am unhappy myself. Online, she uploads perfect pictures liked by SY, and no one can truly see her gloomy mood. In one of SY's many attempts to become a queen, she ends up at a type of Victoria's Secret where Shuha and Uki are dressed in the cutest early 2000s looks. Welcome to I Feel is written on the screen. Uki is apparently a cool tomboy despite her girly girl-esque styling. She is someone that SY wants to get close to the most. Shuha, on the other hand, is the tomboy's friend, a lovely hot girl with a lovely personality. She is quite weird and lives in a 4D world. Ultimately, Sun doesn't end up liking the outfit choices picked out for her and ends up going back home, falling again into the trap of scrolling and scrolling through social media on this tiny ass screen. As her self-esteem continues to deteriorate, we see her watching Mion's live stream as she just had a breakup. She's a mysterious influencer who is hiding some secret. She's the object of Soyeon's peeping, as she looks so perfect on the outside. However, she has some sorrow and pain in her heart, which is understandable since Minnie seems to have gotten with her ex. Soyeon's character ends up taking a class, How to Be a Queen, which is taught by Shuhwa. She's taking notes on each step, such as number 1, be pretty, number 2, sexy lips and hips. Clearly a reference to Hyunna's 2017 song Lip and Hip. Lips, hips. GIDLE are just literally the biggest 2nd gen stands. I love it. But we also have rules such as wear fabulous lingerie and stay confident. However, the whole class turns against Soyeon and stares at her, and in her humiliation, she runs out, her last resort being surgical work. And she goes to the best doctors, but also runs out of the room when she finds out the hefty price tag of $10,000 for everything that she wants to get done. In a mirror-like vision, we have Minnie and Soyeon faced with each other wearing the exact same thing, but Soyeon just continues to stare at her phone and idolize people. And in a sequence that shows us what Soyeon sees versus what the members feel inside, we finally come to the conclusion that these people that are being idolized, these people who seem perfect, all have their own issues. Mion is actually heartbroken over her ex. Minnie herself, who went out with Mion's ex, is staring into nothing, looking empty inside. And overall, we just go from visual to visual of a member looking perfect, and then in the next scene, looking as though she's longing for something that she can't attain. We learn in reality that it's all a facade, not everything is as it seems. SY ends up throwing away her notes and going under anesthesia. And from there, we're teased with part 2, which comes in the form of a music video for Queencard. So let's continue the storyline. The music video for Queencard starts off with a little card that shows briefly what happened in the previous episode of I Feel. We see Soyeon's insecurities highlighted before she gets put under anesthesia, as we just saw. The vibe for this music video, first of all, is totally different. We cut straight to Minnie, who is looking hot as hell walking down the street. In fact, she is so hot that her mere presence is causing property damage. But she doesn't care. But we do once again get to see how the lives of the members are intertwined, as Minnie's property damage affects the taxi that Myeon is in. As Minnie looks back, we actually see that she is Soyeon, S-Y. And of course, we can tell that Soyeon is actually hot now because of lack of glasses. The music video is interesting in the sense that we cut from member to member who is actually Soyeon, but actually another member. So as S-Y looks into the mirror, she's actually Uki, but then when Uki looks into the mirror, she's actually Shuhwa. So we have a memberception of who's actually who, but in the end, they're all Soyeon. And this is a pretty common theme throughout the music video. When someone looks in the mirror, they end up being Soyeon. When someone takes a picture, they end up being Soyeon. This Myeon scene, however, reminded me of Mean Girls. Just the pose and everything was very reminiscent of Regina George trying on her bunny Halloween costume. Now, I know that they watched a lot of high teen movies as inspiration for this, but this other scene, this other scene really reminds me of White Chicks. The dance battle scene, like down to some of the dance moves. And I'm sure White Chicks themselves referenced early 2000s movies in the movie, but it was just a funny thought. It was just a funny thought to think that like GIDLE watched White Chicks and referenced it. All I can think of are parody movies that do these dance battle scenes, but let me know any movies you can think of right off the top of your head. I'm thinking about The Hot Chick. Pretty sure there was a dance battle in that as well, but it seems more of like a parody movie, so I'm sure they're referencing other early 2000s movies. I can't think of any, so let me know. We move on to Minnie's fitness instructions scene, which seems so random and doesn't really fit the plot of the movie in my opinion. However, did I say movie? I wouldn't change it for any. Like, I love this existence of fitness instructor Minnie. I think it is so fun. I think it is so retro. I think it's kind of one of the scenes that doesn't really fit this early 2000s vibe, but I don't even care. It's just so beautiful. I love the outfits. I love the energy. I think it's such an iconic scene nonetheless. It's literally my favorite part of the plot, so don't come for me, even though there's some plot holes here. But we'll get into that later. But again, this scene is just so fun, and I love how the dance sequence follows into the surgery sequence as the doctors are dancing around SY. But luckily, we come to the end of the music video, which shows us the lesson that we needed to learn all along. The lesson being that even though you're hot as hell with ugly glasses, you can just wake yourself up from that anesthesia and realize that people love you for you. As we see Soyeon walking around and getting a lot of attention, despite the fact that she has glasses. Nevies are gonna come for me. I mean, Mai's have been horrendous and vile to me. I'm curious to see how Nevies are going to compare. No, but I definitely really enjoyed the storyline. It's always so much fun to be able to write down these things. You know, usually I watch a music video and I'm like, okay, so it's, you know, there's people in this and there's dancing. It's a music video, guys. But of course, in these storyline-less 4th gen times, it was so much fun to have a pre-release that had a storyline that continued into the title track. So it was fun to anticipate. You know, do I think the meaning of it is... No, you know, I think it's going to be really meaningful to a lot of people. To me, I find it just more funny because, you know, obviously Soyeon is gorgeous. They just literally gave her glasses and messed up her hair a little bit, but otherwise she has full makeup on, you know, like they didn't really try to sell us the fact that she's not a queen, you know, but we just had to guess we had to use our imaginations, you know. So, by the way, all the character descriptions are from their interview uploaded on their YouTube page if you want to check it out. I'll have it linked below. How I feel about the songs. So Allergy really wasn't my thing. I think it, you know, it was a fun, nice listen. We had some early 2000s vibes. I actually want to see how it's described. Why you silly? Why you're stupid? So I just looked up on Soompi and they don't really describe what the song like sounds like or anything. Obviously it has an early 2000s inspired sound and everything. Feels like it could be part of a soundtrack, right? I just personally wouldn't listen to it. It's not really my thing, but I do want to take a minute to look into the lyrics. So let's do that. GIDLE Allergy lyric. I was actually going to review this when it came out, but the one thing that stopped me was that the lyrics weren't uploaded. There was no captions on the music video. The lyrics weren't uploaded, and I'm like, that's this is a nice chunk of the video, and I would like to look into that as well. So we finally have them. Now that I said like I don't really care for Allergy, it's stuck in my head. Verse 1, faceless feed slacking followers. I'm a hater of Instagram, hater of TikTok. Locked gallery, ugly fit, what's wrong? Not even doing any exercises. Not even knowing how to put any makeup on. Yeah, even I think myself was ugly. Literally another 21. I think I'm ugly. Then we get to the refrain. Every night in the search tab. Am I the only one without Chanel? Okay, come. The fact that they're probably the ones with Chanel writing lyrics for us normal folk with probably no Chanel. Side eye. Today's teens seem more mature than I am. MZ hashtag, what the Y2K? The world goes round without me. Moving on to the pre-chorus. Please give me the hate button because I hate myself so much. Oh my, friggin' my name. So then we get to the chorus. Why ain't I pretty? Why ain't I lovely? Why ain't I sexy? Why am I me? Love me, love me, love me, love me. She's so pretty, yeah, so lovely. She's got everything. Why am I not her? Love me, love me, love me, but friggin' my mirror allergy. So I was curious about why was this titled Allergy? I didn't think it was supposed to be like fucking runny noses and shit, but I get it now. My mirror allergy. I like that. That's cute. So then here we have a Hype Boy reference. I also want to dance Hype Boy, but on screen I look like Tomboy. Yeah, I'm sure that boy would laugh at me. Oh God, it's so funny. Why the way I talk is too much dope. What am I? Even my personality is not so good. Yeah, that's right. I might stay single till I die. I love that because I go through periods as well where I'm just like, no, but I legit also just have a shit personality. So then just repetition and the outro, la 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 la. Friggin' my mirror allergy. Fair enough. I'm not going to knock the fact that people are going to have an attachment to the song, think it's relatable, all that jazz. I think that's great. I think it's a good message to send out there. Well, what's the message? I'm not saying it's a good message to want to compare yourself to others and feel ugly, but it is inevitably reality. It is what it is, right? But let's cut to Queencard. So I want to look into the lyrics first and then I'll tell you how I feel about the song. Oh my God, if the lyrics aren't uploaded, I'm gonna literally lose it. Okay, here we go. So here we have the first verse. Hey you, what are you looking at? Did you fall cause I'm sexy? Yeah, you, what are you doing? Do you wanna kiss too? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh my God, the Zia reference. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Who? My beauty never stops. From head to toe, it's dazzling and shining. Oh, hey, the sisters follow my fashion. Every day of a beautiful woman is also beautiful. A birthday cake prepared for this party. Thankful to be born every day. I don't need them. Yes, I can see myself. We see a whole 180 in terms of the lyrics for Allergy compared to this one. In Allergy, it's like, why am I not pretty? I'm comparing myself to all these people. And here it's like, actually, I'm hot as hell. The chorus, maybe it's a little questionable, but okay. Queencard, I'm hot. My boob and booty is hot. Just one boob. The other one, she's a little lopsided. Spotlight, look at me. I'm a star. Queencard, I'm the top. I'm twerking on the runway. I found it so interesting because when they sing, I'm twerking on the runway, it almost sounds like so emotional. The vocals themselves sound so emotional and the lyrics are literally, I'm twerking on the runway. Can I play a snippet? I'm twerking on the runway. It's like, it feels so emotional. And then you hear the lyrics and you're like, oh, it's just so not in line with how it sounds. Then the post-chorus, which is just a repetition of I'm a Queencard. And then verse 2, look so cool, look so sexy like Kim Kardashian, look so cute, look so pretty like Ariana. I want to with you kiss, I want to with you hug. You keep getting prettier, you in the mirror. We get to a pre-chorus, blue champagne, prepared for this party. Congratulations on being born every day. Ooh, the confidence. I don't need them. Yes, I can see myself. Then, of course, the Queencard. Oh, the outro. A girl that can wear anything. Queencard, skinny or fat girl. If any of you bitches are fatphobic in this comment section, I swear to God. GIDLE literally said no. They said, stop that. Is this the first time ever they're like, what? That I'm seeing lyrics like this, skinny or fat girl? Like, I'm pretty sure they're being very neutral about it. Like, I don't sense any negativity when they're saying, like, skinny or fat girl. Do you want to see Kevin right now? Kevin's the Queencard. Look at his little pink outfit here. You're so cute. Queencard. Fun fact, Queencard was actually a demo made by JY Bark, aka Kevin, but his sister just had dental surgery, so he had to sell it to GIDLE. Okay, the question everyone has been waiting for. What do I think of Queencard? So honestly, it's just really bad. Like, it's kind of horrible, to be honest. I'm kidding. Delete your paragraph. paragraphs immediately. I actually really love this song. I know it's so rare in these reviews that I fall in love with something at first sight. And you guys all think I'm a hater. I review so many songs. Like, if you only listen to as many songs that I listen to, you would understand not everything is just gonna blow you away. I mean, I don't know. I've seen some of you guys' playlists, so maybe that's that's not a general statement to make. I literally at most on my playlist have a total of 5 songs. Do you want to see how many songs I have on my playlist right now? I literally have 5 songs on my playlist right now, and the last 2 I don't even listen to anymore. They're going out of rotation, so I technically only have 3. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm just not blown away by everything. If I listen to a song and I like it, I like it. If I don't, I'm just not going to sit here and pretend that I do. Though that would make my life so much easier. Anyways, I actually really do love Queencard. Like, from the first verse, I was like, okay, it sounds all right, whatever. But then as we kept going on, I heard Mion's honey vocals. And honestly, that's when I got hooked in. I was just like, damn, this is so beautiful. It sounds amazing. And then that chorus came on and it was just so cunty. Is that the right word to use? Like, it just made me want to do this. Do this while walking, in a fast pace. It just made me feel a certain way. And I loved the lyrics too. Like, I know Soyeon gets a lot of shit for her English lyrics, but I don't know though. I'm just not sat here so mad about the lyrics. Like, my boob and booty hot. I'll gladly sing to that. I don't know. Some people wrote that it's camp. I do feel like it's camp. But you can let me know what you think about that. Some people are just like, oh, I really can't sing along to this. It's so weird. But I just think that because it's so weird, I feel glad to sing along to it. Do you know what I mean? Would you consider that campy? Yeah, does it make sense? My boob and booty hot? Absolutely not. But if you consider language as their own ecosystems across the world, then, if it makes sense to her and it makes sense to people around her, then it makes sense in its own right. The way I kind of pictured is I actually follow this influencer who speaks a specific dialect of French, and they recently wrote a poetry book and got backlash because it's not perfect French. Because in theory, it's not perfect. Dialects aren't perfect. And granted, I know nothing about Korean linguistics or English in Korea, but I know there's dialects such as Asian English that exist, which is more South Asian. So there's so many dialects of English that exist that we just don't know about, that we're not taught about. Just like there's so many dialects of French that exist that we don't know, that we're not taught about, that we all inherently think are wrong because it doesn't follow the grammar rules that we personally know. Standard language is here at the top, and everything that falls under it is just not correct enough, which makes me really curious about Asian linguistics in general when it comes to the English language, because I've never studied it before. I've only ever studied French dialects. So rather than getting mad at it or weirded out by it, I just kind of assume it's its own ecosystem that makes sense within itself. Does that make sense? I literally don't know if that's true. Don't quote me on that, but it's just a feeling that I have, and I would love to study more about it. If anyone knows what I'm trying to talk about here. But I do find it kind of fun to sing along with my boob and booty hot. It's just so random that it kind of ends up working out in the end. But let me know what you think, because I know people in general have this pride when it comes to their language and the standard form of that language. And it took me a lot to unlearn that and not really care. Yeah, there's a time and place where standard language would be expected of you, but within art, not always. Absolutely not. But let me know what you think. Other than that, I genuinely, I have it literally on my playlist, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm really excited to play the shit out of it. It makes me feel a certain way. I love the confidence it exudes. So yeah, write this down in your calendars, guys. Angelina fell in love with the title track. When's the last time this happened? I think Savage by Espa is the only other time that I can think of where I actually loved a title track right off the bat, fell in love with it as I was reviewing it. I hate a lot of things. Queencard, I'm hot. As for whatever similarities there might be, I already made the references that I've thought of right off the top of my head. Otherwise, I don't find it really useful to go through the similarities that I've already talked about in news videos. People saying it seems like a Taylor Swift music video, Olivia Rodrigo, all that jazz. I think it's an amalgamation of a lot of early 2000s tropes personally. But let's get into what you guys have to say about this comeback. So I asked you guys in my community tab, what do you think of GIDLE's comeback with Queencard? So let's take a look. I love this concept, the vibe, the lyrics, meaning in Queencard and in Allergy. This is their best album yet. As much as I love Nude and Tomboy, this era actually feels like GIDLE. This concept fits all the members very well. I think MIDI owns this era. GIDLE is one of the best in terms of choosing concept, and they continue to deliver in this comeback. I love the whole early 2000s vibe and references in both the title track and the pre-release track. I also love the connection between the two music videos, but I'm not the biggest fan of the production of the song, especially the chorus. Just doesn't leave me much impression compared to Tomboy or Nude song production-wise. Interesting, because did I review Tomboy? I don't remember reviewing Tomboy, but Nude was not my thing, nor was Tomboy, but I don't remember reviewing it. I'm loving their series Comeback. My second gen heart has been craving actual storylines in K-pop since T-ara's Day by Day. I'm completely in love with the concept and the message GIDLE is spreading so much. Their references are well known, but they made it so original. The song has yet to grow on me, but it probably will since I'll be rewatching both music videos a lot. I'm surprised not everyone's like absolutely in love with this. Ooh, it was camp. I really love the concept they went with the song. It wasn't something serious, but definitely pure fun. But it just defined pure fun. I really like the messaging behind the song and the music video. I did not expect the lyric, "Boob and booty's hot," to appear in a K-pop song, and I was quite honestly taken aback. I love the song, but I don't think it'll be on replay. Maybe Cup of Milk from the old review system, which you should bring back, by the way. I'm sorry. I brought back Cup of Milk though, so don't worry. I loved it. I can ignore the lyrics or the production since I do that for a lot of other groups. Besides were great too. B-sides were great too. This is so wild to me because when I don't really care for a song or it just exists to me, everyone's like, this is the best thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And now that I'm like in love with this song, everyone's like, I'm still sorting out my feelings for the song. I'll listen to it a couple more times before I make up my mind, but the music video was very cute and fun. I appreciate that their pre-release carried over into their title track. And when you look at the album, the title track is followed by the pre-release. I feel like these two playing into each other like this says something about the relationship between confidence in Queencard and external validation in Allergy. But that's a half-complete thought right now. Interesting. People wanted the camp second gen and serious songs back, but when i-dle does it, people throw tomatoes. Y'all like camp or what? I'm here and I like it. Don't worry. Absolutely slayed. Fun, but we are not going to talk about the lyrics in the chorus. Okay. Guys, this is literally going to go down in the history of K-pop lyrics. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, people are going to look back at the most iconic K-pop lyrics and guess who's going to be number one? Queencard, literally. It's cringy, but a vibe. So it says the lyrics are strange to say the least. And then someone said Soyeon said she did it on purpose to make it funny, but they're a bit weird. Honestly, if anyone has a source for that, I'd be curious to see it. But anyways, that is basically it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think about the song, the comeback in general, the storyline, everything in between. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. You can join my channel members too by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button or even join my Patreon. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Queencard. I'm hot. I literally just sounded like her.